California?
Julie.
Julie. I think I got her phone number. I might call her one of these days.
Julie.
Does she live by herself or?
No, she had two youngins by one husband, and that's the husband that's dying right now up in California.
Oh, she's been married now?
No, she ain't married, and she had
dying.
two, and
What's
she
the
had
matter
two
with
more by a Mexican feller, and that's the two that she's got now that's growing up. Two boys.
What's wrong with the husband dying? What's the matter with him?
He was a Green Beret or something like that in the military. He's got cancer.
Oh,
He's got stage 4 cancer, bone cancer.
yeah.
I think it's already done got to his DNA. I think he's just.
How old is this Julie now?
She's about my son's age.
Okay.
She may be just a few years older than my son.
Okay.
In other words, my son was born in '79, and I'm thinking that Julie.
Is she a little woman like Patsy?
Yeah, she's got a tidy figure. Whose dog is this?
I don't know. Hey, Poochie.
Whose dog is
He
this?
just comes around every now and then. He's a good old dog.
Whose dog? What's the doggy's name? He's got a limp.
He's a real old dog.
He's got a limp. Hey, buddy.
He's a good old dog.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. He'll come up here and he'll lay on the porch and mess around.
Mama Lucy used to have an old dog. What was it, Trixie?
Trixie and had one called Pippadiddles.
What was it?
Pippadiddles, a little white-looking dog.
Pippadiddles.
Pippadiddles. Betty named that dog. Your mom named it Pippadiddles.
You remember the pet squirrel?
Oh,
The pet squirrel?
no, I don't remember what squirrel.
You remember your mother always had those window fans going
Yeah.
in the summertime? Because back then, you couldn't afford air conditioner back then.
No.
And the house always smelled kind of piney because of the pine closets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But remember us bringing a squirrel
No.
from Chicago? And somehow or another that squirrel got loose and it went out that freaking window fan and it cut that freaking squirrel up in about 3 different pieces, trying to get out that freaking, trying to escape out of the house.
I don't remember that.
Was you with Dad whenever he went pheasant hunting and almost lost that Weimaraner?
No.
The Weimaraner dog
No.
that was in the station wagon, it got too hot and the Weimaraner almost died?
No.
Didn't you used to go pheasant hunting with Dad?
That was go-
Quail hunting?
When we went to quail hunting time too, after your place out there, where you live down in Sharon.
Out there by
No.
Texas Gas. This happened over there in
No,
Texas
no,
Gas
no,
somewhere. I thought it was you that he was with.
No.
But you and him went hunting once or twice.
No, me and Johnny come over to your house one time and hunted when y'all lived there in Sidonia or wherever we was.
Yeah.
And we hunted, I think, a time, one or two times.
But you don't remember those Weimaraner dogs?
Yeah, I had one of them.
Oh, you did have a Weimaraner?
Yeah. And it went crazy. It had a pit. And
What's wrong with them dogs?
lost it. I lost the dog. I don't know whatever happened to it. We was hunting it that
For
day.
a petty breed dog, they're weird, ain't
Yeah.
they?
We was hunting, me and Johnny was, and it took a fit and took to running and took off and never did see it no more.
What makes them dogs go crazy like that? They're excellent scouts. They go in the underwater to get in their prey. They'll get duck, they'll get geese, they'll get anything in the water. They're good water dogs.
Bob Parker had an old hunting dog, a little hound. He lost that dog. He found it one day. It had went under electric fence. I guess his tail hit that electric fence. And he turned around and snapped that fence, and it locked onto it. He was right there at the fence.
Killed him dead.
Sure did.
Dog grabbed hold of that electric fence with his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Well, he figured the dog went under it, and he probably hit his tail back in or something. The dog turned around and snapped it. You know?
Uh-huh.
When he snapped that fence, well, he just locked on it.
That was the end of that dog. Did you ever do any coon hunting?
I went one or two times, and not much.
That's kind of dangerous out there at all hours of the night, roaming around, not knowing if you're going to step on a rattler or a daggum cottonmouth or a water moccasin, or that's kind of dangerous out there hunting them
Never did care
daggum.
for coon hunting much. I didn't want to.
And you never did go deer hunting, did you?
Prowling.
Or turkey hunting?
I've been deer hunting one or two times. I went to over here land between lakes.
You
Sat up
did?
in that tree, like fell out of it. And Jason went over there. he was hunting in that tree. He said he heard something up in that tree. He looked up and an old coon coming down that tree.
A coon.
Yeah, so that old coon's coming down that tree. He said, uh-oh, said, one of us gonna have to go. So that old coon got down there about even with him, looked at him, stared at him. He just stared him back and said, old coon went on down the tree.
I know you miss him. You probably miss him just about as bad as you miss your wife.
Yeah, well, Jason done a lot of work right here for me.
He was a good boy.
He done the work for me.
He was smart too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was smart. Had a good attitude.
He's a truck driver.
Had a good attitude.
He drove truck. He went to school down at Jackson, about that. Went to TMC out of Des Moines. Drove with them a while. He quit up there and I had to go to Des Moines and get him. And then he got a job with a local truck up here and they went out of business. Then he went somewhere else. He went to Jackson, TMC Jackson, something down at Jackson, truck driver.
Did you ever know who delivered you?
Me? Heck no.
Was it Dr. Jack's dad?
Probably. I don't know.
What was Dr. Gray
We
Jack?
always had babies. Back then they had babies at home. They didn't go no hospital.
See, I don't believe in that.
They didn't have hospitals back then. Very few hospitals. Listen, man, we didn't have none but dirt roads when I grew up.
Barefooted? Snaggletooth?
Dirt roads, and very seldom you had a gravel road anywhere.
God, you remember whenever you didn't even
We
have
didn't have electricity.
Lord God, Uncle Bill.
Had old coal oil lamps and finally got old lead lamps. Coal stove and wood stove.
You remember Mama used to tell a story about how that y'all would go skinny dipping down some river. You'd slide down on your butt.
Oh, we'd go down them old banks and
Go down them banks.
And slide down. Oh, and that mud, just have mud all over us.
Have mud on you from head to toe. She liked that. She liked y'all's childhood days.
Yeah.
Y'all must have had pretty decent childhood days, even though you was
Yeah, me
poor.
and her, we grew up kind of together. Charles, he was always different, you know. He wasn't around much.
He was a gangster type, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had Jesse James in him.
Yeah, he had Jesse James in him.
Yeah.
He wanted to make it big quick, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he wanted to make money and didn't want to work for it.
Yeah, right.
I always liked to work. I enjoyed working. I still do.
Working's good
I
for
like
you.
to work.
Working's good for you. It's good for the mind, good for the body. Well, listen, happy Memorial for what it's worth. I'm
Yeah.
redecorating our yard out there in honor of our military, putting a big Purple Heart stone and
Where are you living at?
out there where Dad used to live, Miss Aldell's place.
Is it a house there or you got a
No,
trailer?
I got a trailer, but what I done, I built a big pole barn, and then I backed my trailer, my RV up inside of it. That way it don't get exposed to all the weather elements as far
You
as
got it under some shed or something?
yes.
Well, as you plumbing, you got plumbing to it,
Yeah.
your toilet, and
Oh, yeah.
septic tanks and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that to it. and
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I got all that.
I had a travel trailer one time. Mine was a Jayco trailer. It was, I don't know, 28, 30 foot.
That's something about what I got, but mine's a gooseneck.
I bought
Gooseneck.
gooseneck. What do you pull it with?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I
You still
paid
got
somebody to bring it out of North Carolina back to Tennessee. I paid them $2 a mile, which was almost 500 miles. Cost almost $1,000 at the time to bring it there. But I didn't give it $2,500 for the RV.
What year is it?
2000.
Have you still got your old truck?
Yeah,
Does it still run?
yeah. I had put a water pump in it about a week ago.
Yeah.
Week or two ago. I had to spend a little bit of money on it. They're once more them Toyotas. They're good for 400,000 or 500,000 miles, as long as you maintenance them. And
Gosh, bet Justin had a little West 10. He put 330,000 on it. Didn't want to use a drop of oil or nothing.
these motors now that they make, it's unbelievable how
When I was
much
a
longer
kid
that
growing
they'll.
up, a vehicle had 20 or 30,000 miles on it. It was wore out. Had put rings in it.
Yeah.
Hollow.
Yeah, back years ago.
Back in the 20s and 30s
Yeah.
and 40s.
They didn't know how to build them back then.
Yeah, it just
Stuff was out of weight, out of balance. You know what I'm saying? Big,
like
bulky,
racket.
made out of the raw metals.
Had a 6-cylinder batteries on them. You know, I pulled it on it.
Kind of like the steam engine. You ever work on a steam engine?
No. Oh, steam engine.
Oh, they're a mess. Big old pistons go up and down.
Oh, John Deere tractors remind me of steam engines. They had the two pistons that went up and down.
I've had to operate on them before. Had to work on them before. Overhaul one of them one time. Big old bucket pistons.
Yeah, big old. We got gallon buckets. That did that.
Well, Uncle Bill, I hope you stay well. I really do.
Well, I hope I do too. But I know my time is short with this many time. You know, a body's just like an old motor. It can run good today and something wrong with you tomorrow.
It sure can.
You can be feeling good today, drop dead the next day.
Well, that's the reason why every time I come up here, I'd like to document you, because I realize how precious that your time is, because you're not going to be here with us much longer. You know that. But as far as that goes, I may not be here with us much longer. I may die before you do.
How old are you now?
I'd rather, you know,
How old are you?
you're sensitive when
Yeah,
your
how old you are.
questions.
Yeah,
Your questions is sensitive, man.
they're no great. I know you're somewhere around 50, 60 years old or better.
I'm 59 years old, Uncle Bill,
Yeah, I know it.
but I don't have no wrinkles, but it's because the fat has swollen all the wrinkles out.
Well, you ought to go on a diet. Quit scooping it in. You know, cut instead of 10 scoops, go down to 2 scoops.
They're starving me away from the trough, Uncle Bill.
Do you cook any?
Just microwave stuff. And that may be one reason why I'm gaining the weight that I'm gaining,
Oh, you buy
is
that
because
on
I'm not eating the right type of food.
You buy that on microwave food?
Why, yeah.
You know, I don't eat meat.
Really?
I ain't eaten meat in 20, 30 years.
I didn't know that.
I don't drink Coca-Cola. I don't drink nothing but milk and water.
Really?
I don't drink any soft drinks.
You think meat is contaminated?
Well, it ain't good for you no more. You know, when I was a kid.
Even a hamburger? You don't even eat a hamburger?
No. When I was a kid,
So you're a vegetarian?
I've been that way about all my life.
Really?
Yeah, I never did.
Maybe that's one reason why you living as long as you are. What did you say, it was 86?
87.
87?
87, June 12th.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe that's the reason why you're living as long as you're living, is because you're a vegetarian.
well, I don't know.
Does the law come down up and down through here all the time?
Well, he does sometimes.
Looking for trouble?
No, well, after next weekend, after all the crowd goes, they'll come out here and ride around. And they don't come out here while all the crowd's out here. I guess afraid they get involved by a golf cart.
Get run over by a golf cart, imagine that.
Things
The
like
police
that.
get run over by a golf cart.
Like that.
Well, listen, I gotta go.
Well,
It's been a pleasure talking to
Be
you.
careless here.
I'm gonna be as careless as I possibly know to be, but at the same time, I'm gonna be very careful.
Yeah, okay.
But
Well-
I'm glad to see you smiling. I'm glad to see you up and going. It's a wonderful life, isn't it?
So what?
It's a wonderful life.
Yeah, I've lived a long life. I dropped dead today. It'd be all right. 'cause
You
I
couldn't
put-
complain.
I put my time in.
You couldn't complain.
I put my time in.
What do you want your headstone to read?
Just Bill Jordan died. He's born so and so and died. And that's it.
But you don't want to have a
No.
picture of
No.
a paint gun
No.
or a body hammer
No.
or maybe a bondo stick, spreading
headstone-
bondo or